check my boy out. Georgia. Georgia. Thank you for the cat paws, Alonzo. Georgia. That fool being spoiled right now. He know he cute, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? He just wanna go there and pose real quick one time for the one time, you feel me? Little spoiled ass. Little spoiled Georgia. You a little spoiled Georgia. Georgia little spoiled. This is Sosa. This is King Chief Sosa the Great himself. He's making a rare debut on my live. Usually he just comes in and out. You feel me? But this is him. Sosa. King Chief Sosa the Great. Yeah. He was the runt of his litter. So I got him from one of my coworkers, right? He about 10 months old right now. One of my coworkers, she was moving to Portland. Her and the roommates took in a stray cat and didn't know it was pregnant. They ended up having 4 babies, and Sosa was the runt of the litter. And she was trying to get the cats adopted out, the kittens adopted out, before she left to Portland, like she was moving up to Portland. And she asked me if I wanted one, and at first I was like, hell no, I don't want no cat. I never had no cat in my life, really. And later on I told her, because she was stressed out trying to get these cats adopted out, right? And I said, if you can't get any, like if you got some left, if you can't get them adopted out before you take off, then I'll take one. And she ended up not being able to get him adopted out, so I came through and I said, I want the runt. And Sosa is the runt of the litter. Originally his eyes were crooked, right? When he was a kitten. And that's why I was really wanting him, because I wanted to get like the underdog, like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted, his eyes were crooked. One was going that way, one was going that way. And then I was like, hell yeah, I want him, right? And now his eyes are normal. It's like he knew, like he tricked me. He knew what type of person I was, right? You feel me? Because if I can have an army of pets, right hand of God, I would have like all pets that have like deformities, you know? Like I'll get like two-headed turtles, two-headed snakes, a 3-legged dog, stuff like that. Like all the animals that came out, I would have an army of them. You feel me? And so I think he knew, even when he was a kid, he knew. He's like, I gotta play this fool. I gotta trick him. I know what type of motherfucker he is. I know what he wants, right? He wants one of them burnt out looking pets, right? So when I got him, his eyes were crooked. I swear to you. I think I got some pictures where his eyes crooked, right? His eyes were crooked, and I was instantly drawn to Sosa. I was like, hell yeah. That's my cat. And then once he started, like, little by little, I started noticing, like, why his eyes ain't that crooked no more, right? Like, they're getting less and less crooked. And one day, I looked and noticed his eyes was normal as hell. Was nothing wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? I said, damn. It's like, you got me. You know what I'm saying? You got me. Ooh. That's my boy right here. Baby Yes said, just dropped by to say hello, Kuya. Okay, Ate. You have a good night. Lavender Flower said, hey, Danny. How are you tonight? Oh, I'm just chilling like a villain. Well, with my son, Sosa. King Sosa the Great. King Sosa the Great. He's making a rare debut today. You feel me? Y'all go ahead and enjoy this rare appearance of King Sosa the Great. You know what I'm saying? You know what I be thinking? Like, what if he's like one of my family members reincarnated? You know what I'm saying? So I always try to like spoil him and treat him good, just like how I would want someone to treat my family member. You know? So, as long as you have that mentality towards your pets, I don't care what it is. If you believe in some way that one of your ancestors in your bloodline could be reincarnated as your pet dog or frog or fish or whatever, I think it'll help you to really be cognizant of how you treat it, you know? You know what I'm saying? It's one of my ancestors that struggled and strived and went through life and passed on. Now he or she returned in the form of Sosa. And look, they living a good life now. Right? Because I believe in that. You feel me? So every time I take care of Sosa and I treat him good and I pamper him, I'm pampering one of my ancestors that had passed on. You feel me? And that's why we have the bond that we have. For real, for real. I would never mistreat him like I would never mistreat one of my ancestors. You get what I'm saying? Treat him like gold, precious gems. You feel me? What is it, Papa? What is it? You wanna go? You wanna go? Knock out that dough. so, Stuff's looking at me like, fool, I will cat paw you right now. Right? It's my little Bubba. Ow! Ow! he ain't always sweet. He, you gotta, you gotta read their energy. He don't want no more. He don't want no more scratches. You see what I'm saying? He good on scratches. He's like, all right, that's enough, pops. Chill out. So I gotta chill out. I know sometimes I could be like a little overwhelming and overbearing. You know what I mean? But he knows when to tell me what time it is. I thought he was about to attack me right now. Where you going, boy? You about to go run them streets? He's thinking about it. He's like, uh-oh. He's like, the hoes are calling. The hoes are calling. And there he goes. He used to say, I love a man who loves animals, especially a cat. Yeah. Oh, Lavender Flash says, you can tell he loves you, right? Nikki says, oh, damn, this freaking light's hella bright. I need to turn that second down a notch. Okay. Nikki said, oh my god, this is so sweet. And there's a theory that we all have a spirit family that we end up in life. That we end up. That we end up with in life. That's dope. Right? I mean, as long as we believe or as long as we think, you're saying, that things are possible, afterlife is real or whatever, then it's like endless, all of the possibilities. You feel me? That could transpire as a result. You feel me? There's probably even ways that the spirit world connects with us or is with us or whatever that we don't even know, that we don't even realize. You feel me? That or we don't even like think or couldn't even wrap our mind around. Like what? You feel me? So me, I just choose to believe that it does exist. I just believe that what has been created, each and every single one of us, is such a beautiful and mind-blowing and miraculous thing in itself that you can't help but say that it's just another piece of evidence that God is real, right? And so I also believe that this amazing and awesome creation in what we are, and in the Word of God, and the Bible says that we're all made in the image of God. So I believe, yeah, physically our bodies, yes, they will die, it will die, and it will disappear. But spiritually, what is inside of us, what's created by God, cannot ever die. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that spirit lives on. I don't know how, if it lives on in reincarnation, if it lives on in different lives, if it lives on in the life, any life form, such as in a plant, a rock, an animal, what, you know what I mean? But I believe. Thank you, Don, for the roses. Thank you, Sita, for the roses. I believe in the Word of God. It says that God, He knew us before we were even born, like before we were even made. You feel me? And so I could go on and on, but what I'm basically trying to get at is like we were chosen, and God has a plan for each and every one of us. You feel me? I don't care if it's a child that was born and ended up passing from some disease or something at the age of 5. God still had a plan for that child. It's all part of His plan, because the Spirit, once God created you and He chose you, and He said, you, whoever you are, your name is, put that in front of you. I chose you. And so you were meant to be here. You feel me? And even though, like, say for instance, this child died in this life at the age of 5, maybe from cancer or whatever. Let's say she was a she. God made it to where her spirit never dies. Her body physically, yeah, it does, but her spirit doesn't. So in this life, she died at a 5-year-old. But in the next life, she went on to live to be 105. For all we know. You get what I'm saying? But it just never stops. That's what I believe. Because then you gotta ask yourself sometimes, like how do you explain deja vu? You feel me? I don't know if any of y'all ever experienced like deja vu before, and to what degree. You feel what I'm saying? But I experienced deja vu to extreme degrees, like crazy deja vu. Like crazy deja vu. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was young, right? I had just got out from juvenile camp. San Diego is called Rancho del Campo. And immediately from the gate, they drove me from Rancho del Campo, which was like about like 45 minutes from my hood. And they drove me to the court building in my hood and dropped me off, right? And immediately from the gate, I took off and went on a run. It's a long story, but when they dropped me off, instead of going home, I just ran straight to my neighborhood, which wasn't that far of a run. And I went on a run with my homies. But what I'm trying to get at is there was a group of my homies that were all runaways. There's about like 4 of them. They were all on the run, so I joined them. So there's now just 5 of us. But before I got out, they've been working as bodyguards for some dude, right? This dude was like pushing major weight, and he had a lot of enemies. And so my homeboys were basically his bodyguards, right? And he was paying them like good money to do it. And then so when I got out, I automatically became a part of this crew too, no matter what, because I am like I'm a major part of this crew, right? You feel me? So my homeboys take me to his house, and I remember when we pulled up to his house, it was like complete deja vu because I was sitting there in the car when we pulled up. Before we even pulled up to the house, as we were driving up the hill towards the house, I had deja vu. I was like, damn. I'm saying this to myself in my head. I'm like, damn. I swear I've been here before in this neighborhood. Like, I swear I remember this hill. And then before we got to the house, I already seen it in my head. I seen the color of the house. I seen the house and everything before we even pulled up. When my homeboy pulled up to the front of the house, I looked out the window and it was the exact same house that I saw in my head. I said, damn. I had to have been here before. But you know, I be out there in the streets like doing my thing. So I hadn't been everywhere. So I'm thinking, okay, this probably like a house that I done dropped some dope off to or just some kind of business at. You feel what I'm saying? But I've been here before. Me and the homies hop out the whip. We go into the house, right? And before we even go into the house, I already know what the whole entire house looked like, what the furniture looked like, where the pictures are on the wall, everything. It's weird, right? So we step in the house and everything is the way I see it in my mind already. We walk down the hallway to old boy's room. Right hand of God. Before we even go into his room, I already see in my mind what his room looks like. In my mind, I'm tripping already because I already tripped on the house. I already tripped on everything in the house. I'm like, damn, how come I'm seeing all this shit before I even see it, right? So before we go in his room, in my mind, I see a weight bench next to his bed. And I'm like, bruh, please don't tell me when I walk into this room, that's what I'm going to see. I walked into the room and guess what I saw? I saw his bed, and right next to his bed was a weight bench, right? So I look at the dude and I don't recognize him for nothing, right? So I tell him, I say, hey bro, I said, do you got any brothers? Feel me? And he's like, nah, I don't got no brother. I said, do you got any sisters? He said, yeah, I got a sister. I said, who's your sister? He said, my sister's hella young. You don't even know her. She's like a kid, right? I said, bro, I swear to God. I said, whose house is this? He said, this is my house. I said, whose room is this? He said, this is my room. I was like, is there anybody in your family that would know me and would bring me into your room? He's like, nah, I don't think anybody would know you, right? So I'm like, do you know me? He's like, nah. I said, then how? I said, have you ever is there any possible way that I could have ever been in this room? He said, nah, absolutely not. I said, man, I was sitting there tripping because I seen the whole house, the whole room, everything before I even stepped foot in that place. So you tell me, you know what I'm saying? Right? Okay, let me see. Lisa says, exactly, I have deja vu a lot, right? And how do you explain it? You feel me? Nikki said, yep, I agree. And it's true, scientifically proven that energy never dies. And we're all energy. Amen to that. You feel me? Don said, all the time I've experienced deja vu, right? Lisa says, I'm an empath and I know things before they happen, right? Nikki said, I love when I get deja vu. LOL, don't get me started on lucid dreaming, alright? Hey! Walking on Sunshine said, like you already been there, right? For real, that's just a trip, ain't it? And how do you explain it? How do you explain it other than you experienced it in another life? You feel what I'm saying? I forget, I heard something once where it said, it says every time you die, they said the reason why a baby comes into the world crying is because every time you die, you start your life over again as a baby, and you don't want to let go of the life that you were living before. So you, as you turn into a baby, you're crying like, no, I don't want to lose that life. And you come into the world, but then as you grow, the more you age, the more you forget about the old life. It kind of like fades away from your memory bank as you age into your next life, right? But at times somewhere along the way you experience deja vu to remind you of your past life. It's like, hold up, What I remember this from? You know what I'm saying? And that's just like a part of the residue of some of the memories that you happen to not forget. You know what I'm saying? And it just coincided with the right time and it just matched up. Like, hey, I experienced this before. You feel me? Damn, I got dry mouth like a motherfucker. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. How many people got in this live? We got 18 people up in here. I was gonna share a crazy ass story, but I'll say that story for when we have a gang of people in here. But let me see real quick. Nikki said, "Deja vu is so interesting. When I experience it, it's always random events or conversations, right?" Lisa says, "They say we're in like a simulation, right?" That should be crazy, huh? You think about it? Walking on Sunshine Shade, it makes me think like we really do live more than once, right? Because you got to think about it. It's like if God created you, like if you truly believe in God and you truly believe that God created you and that His Holy Spirit dwells in you and all that, right? It's like why would He create you for your spirit just to die when you die as a human being? When you're not a human being having a spiritual experience. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. You get what I'm saying? So once this human experience is over, your spirit is going to continue to live on. It may be in your life or maybe in the spirit world. I don't know. But I don't believe that something so magnificent and so awesomely made was just made to perish. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't make sense to me. Lisa says, I'm really into this type of thing. Don says, I'm ready to let go of this life and start over. I feel my purpose here is done. And that's the crazy part about it all. Is that, so the saying goes, it's like, when this life ends, your new life starts as a baby. You come into the world screaming and crying because you don't want to let go of this life that's ending, right? But then as you age, as you grow, you forget. Like, when you're a kid, like you probably don't even have a memory really till you're like 4 or 5 years old. I don't really remember nothing from the age of 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4, right? Because I don't remember a lot, right? But that's like slowly. That time is like the time that you're slowly forgetting it, growing, but also forgetting about the old you. You know what I'm saying? So the crazy part about it is that even when this life you physically end, when you start the next one, you don't even know if it happened or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way to know. You just gotta believe. That's all you can do. Because when you start your next life, and as whatever form of person or whatever it is, by the time it like comes to the point where you're like mentally, your brain is developed enough for you to understand cognitively, right? You won't even remember your old life. It would be totally erased from your memory bank. And then the only thing that you will remember, no, not the only thing that you will remember, but the only thing that may happen to you to kind of like spark your memory or whatever. Thank you, Alonzo, for the roses. Is moments of deja vu. You feel me? Because the fact of the matter is, you won't even remember this conversation in the next life. You feel me? You won't even remember the thought that because we experience deja vu, there's a possibility that Is it? Thank you, Sid, for the heart on my head. It's because of we we're experiencing something that we did in the past life. This is kind of heavy, huh? Lisa said we live our life over and over until we get it right. Amen to that. April said, look up the egg theory. What is the egg theory? What came first, the chicken or the egg? That's the whole thing. Like, if you think about that, right? I mean, I don't have to explain it to you. What came first, the chicken or egg? How can you answer that? It had to come from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Something had to be created. You feel what I'm saying? This beanie was created. This shirt was created. That locker was created. This phone was created. Everything you see around you was created. As well as you. You know what I'm saying? The trees, the sky, the birds, everything. From every grain of dirt, a little flea to a piece of dust, everything that was created by something. If you don't believe me, look around you. This room that I'm in was created. You know what I'm saying? This phone that I'm going live on is created. Everything is created. And I think it exists is just because, no, everything was created. And it makes you wonder, if that is so, then who is the creator? Walking on sunshine because we all made from earth. So you turn in fetal position to be born again. What's up, Houston? What's up, George? Don said, thank God I won't remember this life. LOL, on to the next adventure for me. Lisa says, look up this lady named Seti from Egypt. She remembered her life in the time of the pharaohs. Hey! Serena, thank you for the heart at my head. I appreciate you, fam. That's dope, huh? Nikki said, bless go. Thank you for the pizzas. I appreciate you, fam. Thank you. I love pizza too. That shit just made me hungry as hell right now. Thank you for the high bear, Serena. Nikki said, shit, I wish I could remember my old life. Thank you, let's go for the pizzas. Cause I need to talk to other life me, like for real. Oh shit. Let me take a sip of water real quick. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know Nikki. You know Nikki ghetto as fuck. Right? Look how she worded this. She said, shit, I wish I could remember my old life. Cause I need to talk to other like me, like for real. she said she said I need to talk to other like me. Yeah, I love that shit. Cause that's exactly how I would have worded it too. Oh my mama. Don said, getting deep in here, LOL. Send told Nikki for real. Lisa said too much, too tight, but she helped the archaeologist to find things she couldn't have known, right? I believe in that shit. No Tolerance said, is he lit? He sure is. George said, yeah. Abel said, I don't know how to explain it, but it's a type of reincarnation theory. It changed my life. There's a video on YouTube called the egg theory. Hell to the yeah, I'm gonna check that out. Thank you, Lonnie, for the heart on my head. I appreciate you. Walking on sunshine said, damn, onto something though. George said, where are you from? I'm originally from San Diego, California. From a little neighborhood on the west side called Linda Vista. But I currently reside in Oregon. And my freaking lips are chapped as hell. Let me go get my chapstick. Uh, Denise said, "Hi, Danny. God bless you, dear. God bless you too, Denise." Nikki said to Sam, she said, "Girl, cause I want to know what's up with the BS." Damn, they're going up in the chat. We got comment D going down. Okay, that shit funny as fuck. Okay, and then sent toward her. Same. They both tripping. They both tripping on the bitch from the past life. They're like, bitch, what the fuck? Okay, hold up before I keep banana. We're done. LMAO, Danny is lit up tonight. Thank you for making me smile. You're welcome. Antivia Mio, feeling no pain. No pain. No pain. You feel me? They had me busting up in the freaking in the freaking chat. I was like, what the hell going on here? Nikki and Sin, y'all crazy. For real, for real. So, man, I be wanting to like share stories with y'all. But I be like worried if I share them, I'm gonna say something that's gonna get me banana, right? Because y'all know my stories be crazy. I can't even share like no normal ass story. Like I don't have normal stories, bro. It's crazy because it's like even when I try to think of like normal ass stories, right? They eventually end up like leading me to like crazy ass stories. You know what I'm saying? And those are the stories where you gotta like you walking through a minefield. You say one wrong thing, and that's it for you. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Tell us something. Essie Better said, "Tell us something funny." Don said, "Share." Dominique said, "What's good, brother? What's good, Dominique? Y'all want to hear something funny?" Uh, I can't really think of nothing funny. I can't really think of nothing funny without like maybe getting banana, you know? Sandra, thank you for the roses. 80% there. You know what I'm gonna do? Here's what I'm gonna do. I set this goal for 100, right? So we're gonna reach it soon. When we reach this goal, when we reach this goal, the next goal I'm gonna set it for is 200 because I always go up by 100 more. And then when we reach that goal, I'm gonna share a story. So if y'all really want to hear a story, then y'all gonna have to hit me up with these roses. So we gotta reach this. And and I'm sure. Okay, let me see. That was 100, so now I'm gonna slap on 100 more because y'all already know how I roll. And if we happen to make it to 1,000, I'll just start all over again. You feel me? Okay. So when we reach this goal right here of 200 roses, that's when I share a story. I don't know if it's gonna be a good story, a sad story, a happy story, a funny story, but I'll share some kind of fucking story. You know what I'm saying? And if I end up getting banana, then this y'all fault. You know what I'm saying? So that's why y'all gotta gift me now, because if I get banana, then shit, it better be worth it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Alonzo. Thank you, Sam, for the rose. Thank you, Nikki. We halfway there. Thank you, Let's Go Go. That's what I'm talking about. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. You feel me? Y'all really want to hear my stories, huh? Okay. Let me reach this goal. I got you guys. You hear me? And then, when this goal gets reached, I set the next one. If you guys want to give me while I'm telling a story, go ahead, whatever. But when I get done telling the story, I'm gonna set the next goal, and I'm not gonna tell another story till the next goal get reached. Yeah, yeah, y'all gotta make me feel like my stories are valued. You feel me? But okay, thank you guys for helping me reach this goal. Let me see who else helped me. Autumn, Nikki, Cindy, Alonzo, and everybody else who happened to help me reach this goal. I really appreciate it. Every time I reach a goal, I slap on 100 more. And then if we happen to make it to 1,000, I just start all over again. I told y'all if y'all help me reach this goal, I'll share a story. And I lied. Ha! Y'all don't get no story. Y'all gotta play. Thank you, Don, for roses. No, I'm just messing with y'all. Okay. Let me see. What can I share? What would be like a funny ass story, man? I swear, bro, y'all gonna get me freaking banana. Watch. I'm gonna try to finesse this shit. So, let me take you guys back to when I was 18 years old. Right? When I was in my, thank you, Sandra, for the roses. When I was in my 18-year-old state of mind, I was a full-fledged gang banger. You feel what I'm saying? I talked differently back then. I walked differently. I acted differently. I thought I was bulletproof. I thought I was the hardest gangster alive. I swear to you, everything I did, everything. I walked, talked, ate, slept, went to sleep, woke up, gangsterism, straight up, right? So, um, damn, I don't even know what the fuck I was getting at. It has something to do with prison, though. But my mind be farting, like I be having mind blanks. You feel what I'm saying? Hold up. That's crazy, bro. I straight had a mind right now. But let me share another story with y'all then. So, thank you, Sin, for the roses. I appreciate you, fam. Oh shit, y'all blessing me right now too. Okay, so trip out on this one. So when I was a kid, right? Uh, so when I was a kid, right? I'm talking about when I was like 5-ish years old, like hella young. I don't know what got into my parents and my cousins and my uncles and my aunties and all my relatives. But one day, they just all decided to caravan like hella deep. I'm talking about like 15 cars deep. Like everybody wasn't even related. We just calling in my culture. You gotta call all your elders by auntie, your uncle, or brother or sister, right? But I don't know what happened or what got into my folks. But one day, a gang of these Vietnamese refugees just wanted to mount up in their cars, their trucks, their vans, and just roll hella deep all around San Diego, right? So And you gotta understand, this like back in the 80s, right? It's like in the late 80s. Like, and all my uncles, aunts, my mama, my dad, everybody is a straight refugee. They don't speak no English. They just came from the country, came from Vietnam. They just like still like, you know what I'm saying? From the soil, still jungle. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this time we were just, I don't know who got the idea, but it just happened. But we ended up rolling around in this caravan, deep gang of us, right? And they were just rolling around basically San Diego, sightseeing. You know what I'm saying? They were just checking shit out because they're new to America and they didn't really check shit out before. And I guess instead of doing it by themselves, they're probably too scared to go roll around like a family alone and check out San Diego and shit in America. They rather do it as a group. So if they get lost, they get lost together. You feel me? Type shit. That's what I was thinking. Well, anyway, so trip. We were rolling around San Diego all day, right? Just checking out the scene, just driving around, right? And then we ended up going deeper, like further to like northern San Diego, right? Where there's like farms and shit. And the whole caravan, my whole entire family, like 15 cars deep, rode onto this farm, right? And I don't think the farmer expected this shit. I don't think he was like, what the fuck going on here? Like when does 15 cars roll up into my farm like this, right? And then all of a sudden, out hops a gang of Vietnamese refugees with flip-flops, and they all skinny with dark skin, smoking cigarettes, like, just like, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? So the farmer comes out of his house, you know, like, this is like a real bona fide farmer. We had like a real farm. This fool got overalls, cowboy hat on. Like, the farm got horses and pigs and chickens. Like, it's real shit. It got a barn, hay, a John Deere tractor, the whole nine. Like, real farm. There's a swing hanging from the tree, all that shit, right? So the farmer come out, right? And he just like, tripping out like, god damn, where did all these Asian, these Vietnamese motherfuckers come from, right? And I'm talking about from little kid, baby, infant, always old motherfuckers with missing teeth. Like everybody, the whole gang was there. Whoa, right? So we were hella deep. I'm talking like 15 cars deep. So my dad and my uncle and them told my sisters and them that could speak English, like, hey, translate and tell the farmer that we want to buy a cow. So somebody translated to the farmer, right? I don't remember. This is so long ago. But somebody translated to the farmer, my people want to buy a cow, right? And the farmer, and so the farmer was like, what you want to buy a cow for? Like, you want to buy a cow and put it in the back of your truck and take it somewhere? Like, what's going on here, right? And so the translator told my dad, like, what you guys want to buy a cow for? In Vietnamese, like, what you guys want to buy a cow for? What's going on, right? And they're like, we want to buy a cow so we can kill it right now, so we can unalive it right now and barbecue it. You know what I'm saying? They went old school country on their ass, right? So my family, my relative, translate to the farmer, like, yeah, they want to buy a cow to barbecue it right here on the spot, right? And the farmer, he tripping. He looking around like, what the hell going on here? He like, man, first of all, do you know how much a cow costs? Do you have enough money to buy a cow? It ain't that cheap as you think it is, right? And second of all, y'all think y'all could just eat a whole entire cow right now in one sitting? Or what? So they're like going back and forth, and they're translating it, and so they're like, how much does it cost? And they tell each other how much it costs. And my dad, they're like, oh yeah, that's too expensive. We can't afford that, right? And they're like, yeah, and we're gonna eat as much as we can, and whatever we can't finish here, we're just gonna chop it up and split it, and everyone's gonna take some home. You feel what I'm saying? So the farmer's like listening and going back and forth, right? So finally the farmer was like, check this out. Y'all, how much y'all got? And they didn't have that much, right? Probably like $200, $250, something like that, right? So the farmer was like, check this out. For however much you guys got, I can't slide y'all a cow. You feel me? Like, that's out. Like, y'all can't get a cow. But he's like, look, but I do got like this super old ass horse that's like on his last leg, hella old, all the way out there in the fields. I don't know if y'all mess with horse, but you know what I'm saying? But if y'all want for what y'all got, the amount of money y'all got, y'all can have that horse. You know what I'm saying? And so my dad was like, bet, run that, right? They like, we get a whole horse? Oh yeah, it's going down, right? So they go all the way out to the field. There's this big ass field. There's other horses out there, goats, cows, pigs, whatever, you know, animals out in this field, right? But like all the way in the cut is this old ass horse. And all you see is a group of my dad and all my uncles. They hella deep. They all got flip flops on. They got their shirts rolled up. They got button shirts with their chest open. You know what I'm saying? They looking like like beast mode savages, right? Some of them are holding sticks in their hand. They go all the way out there, and they try to like get the horse to come back to the farm. The horse like, man, leave me alone, right? So they trying to hit it on his butt with a stick. And the horse is like, man, get off me, right? So one of my little skinny uncles that's always doing something crazy, right? He went behind the horse and he pulled the horse's tail, right? And the horse took off running. And my uncle got drugged by the horse, right? And my dad and all my other uncles was chasing him, saying, let go of the tail, let go of the tail. Cause this fool hanging on screaming, ah, ah. And my dad and my uncles and all them were like, just let go of the tail, fool, just let go of the tail. So he let go. And then they finally ended up coaxing the horse back to the farm. It took a while too, because the horse was tripping. It was scared, right? It was like, what's going on, man? Where the hell y'all come from and what y'all want with me, right? But they kept on messing with it, got it back to the farm, right? And the farmer came out with a pew pew, and the farmer knocked it down, right? And after that, the farmer was just tripping, like, y'all crazy as hell, right? So my dad and them asked him for some bricks, some cinder blocks, if he had anything like that, so they could make a barbecue grill, like a pit. And so the farmer gave them some cinder blocks, and then on top of the cinder blocks, they just threw some chicken wire, right? Like some good like chicken wire, and then they hung the horse up, and they did the thing. The farmer just sitting there watching. You know what I'm saying? They drained it, they whooped it, and ching it, and boom boom it, whatever. And then right there onto the grill, right there onto the barbecue, the smoked wood and all that shit, they just threw slabs of meat and just made it, bam, just started cooking it like that. And look, they didn't put no salt, no pepper, no seasoning, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, right hand of God, they were just throwing slabs, steaks on the grill, right? And then I was a little ass kid. That shit smelled hella good, right? I was just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? I just seen the whole thing go down, right? I was just like, hell yeah. Like, I was just feeling like, I don't know, like, you know, like the caveman, like deep down inside of you, like coming alive, like, yeah, I remember this from some time. Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's bringing something alive in you, right? But I remember my mom, she gave me a piece of that freaking steak. It was hella hot, but she's like, hold up. She was trying to cool it down. Like, hold up, right? But I was like, man, give me that shit. Give me a piece. Right? And she finally gave it to me. It had no salt, no pepper, nothing on it. It was just pure horse straight off the barbecue grill, but it had the smoke from the wood. I bit that piece of meat. I don't know what part of it was of Mr. Ed, but I bit it, right? That shit was hella good. It tastes hella bomb, right? It was hella juicy. It had like a different, like a gamey taste, right? It was like nothing I ever, to this day, still not nothing like I ever tasted before. And you would think like you would need salt and pepper to give it some flavor, but nah, it didn't need nothing else. That was the crazy part. You feel me? So let me see what y'all talking about. Nikki said LMAO 4 horse. Sin put up horses. Lisa said all 4 Mr. Ed. Nikki said, you horse know what's up. He was like, hell no. If that fool could talk, he would have been like, oh man, where these dudes come from? And all of them only like 5 feet something or shorter, right? Like they all short, skinny as hell, mobbing up on this tall ass horse. He was like, man, what the? You know what I'm saying? That horse was tripping. You know what I'm saying? I bet you that farmer, I bet you he was really tripping. Hey, his like wife and shit, she kept on like sticking her head out the door, the screen door, want to know what's going on. And he kept on telling her, just stay in the house, honey. Just stay in the house. He kept on telling his wife, go back in the house. Go back in the house. And she like trying to peek out. She trying to peek out the screen door like, man, what is going on? They came up in here like a caravan of cars and they just, now they over there knocking Mr. Ed down. The husband right there tripping on top of with his overalls on and everything. Like damn. It's like some real life National Geographic going on. Meanwhile, we over there eating big chunks of steak. Juicy chunks of steak. Both hands. Knocking it down. Chancho said, how you get rid of your straight hair dread frizz? I still got frizz. What do you mean? You feel me? I still got frizz. You just can't see it. See? Mine is like semi freeform, so even though I got frizz, I don't trip on it. I just let it be. You feel me? And let it do whatever it want to do, and oh, got hella frizz, bro. You feel me? But I just want my hair to freeform and just do his thing. I just want it to have its own like character. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to guide it and force it anyway. I just want it to do whatever it want to do. You're saying that, and then introduce itself like, hey, what's up? So you feel me? So each time I like look at my dreadlocks, I'm like, oh damn, that's cool. You ended up like this, you ended up like that. You freaking fat right here, you skinny right here. You're just your own creation. You know what I'm saying? Keep on doing you, dread. You lock up however you want to lock up. You feel me? This shit got a little bump right here. Thank you, Mr. Quinn, for the pizza. Don said, did it taste like chicken? Nah, it was a trip. Thank you for the gifts, Missy Quinn. I only ate it one time, but it was when I was like 4 or 5 years old. But I still remember it like vividly. Like it was like nothing I ever tasted before. It just tasted real smoky, real gamey, and like the smoky taste was real like strong in it. And I liked it though. It was weird. And when Nikki said, Mr. Ed, fuck no, poor horsey. I don't know. Nikki said, a farmer would never forget that experience. He's telling this story at Thanksgiving dinner. Oh God, that fool sharing that story with everybody. He's like, you ain't gonna believe what happened, Billy. Now, Tom, buckle your seatbelt, Tom, and listen to this. Old Mary Sue, my old horse, the one that started retiring early on me, started losing her vision, whatever. Yeah. These buckaroos came through and said she'll buy her. They'll buy her. Made a barbecue grill right there and everything underneath the oak tree out yonder on the left side of the barn. You feel me? Lisa said, I used to have dreads. I want to do it again. I love it. Don't gotta do shit to it, right? Hell yeah. That's why I started growing dreads too. That's one of the reasons I just said, fuck it, I just let it do whatever it want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because when I had long hair, I used to always be brushing my hair, or I had to part my hair and braid my hair because I know how to braid my own hair. You know what I'm saying? That shit be taking forever. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of maintenance. And then you gotta, like, every time you fucking gotta shampoo, condition that motherfucker. And oh my God, I mean, there's still maintenance in dreadlocks too, don't get it wrong, but it's just less maintenance than straight hair, you feel me? Lisa said they passed that story down for years. Nikki laughing. I know, right? Yeah. My mom, she told me the story, right? She told me the story about how when they first came to Lisa said, do you sit in the sun after you wash them? Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I sit in the sun, but then I also have a heat lamp. It's like a light bulb, with the red light bulbs that you put like in a chicken coop to keep your chickens warm type shit. I have one of those. So I bring it out, I hang it up right there, and I just turn it on, and I just chill underneath my heat lamp and let it like slowly dry it. Or I go hop in the car and go for a cruise with the windows down and just let it air dry. That's my favorite, bro. To just go hop in the car and drive and air dry. Lisa said, yeah, I was scared to get mold in them. Right? Everyone would be scared to get mold in their dress. Yeah, I was gonna say something. Oh, my mom, my mom told me a story. She said when they first came to America, right? She said that when they used to go grocery shopping, her, my dad, my sister, everybody, they used to carry all the groceries in their arms, like big piles of groceries, big bags of rice, all that shit, heavy shit, just in their arms, because they didn't know that they were allowed to use the shopping carts. You know what I'm saying? They had no idea that they were okay for them to use the shopping carts, so they didn't know who to ask, and they didn't speak English. So instead of grabbing the shopping cart, they just carried all the groceries and shit to it was checkout time. I was like, damn, that shit crazy. It's crazy, like a lot of the stuff that like refugees and migrants freaking go through, you know what I'm saying? And like us, we just live our day-to-day lives, like born here in America. We don't know what that's like, and we don't experience that, and we don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even cross our mind that someone makes us aware of it. But can you imagine, like, can you just imagine, like, oh shit, inline skate John Ta said you used to be the shit in Ross Elementary breakdancing. Damn, bro, I don't remember you, bro, but I gotta look at your profile more. But you went to school with me? John Ta. I used to breakdance back in the days. That's what's up. Damn. There I go losing my train of thought. What the hell was I saying? Oh, you don't know what people go through, like refugees and shit like that, and migrants, whatever. Because if you think about it, right? Like after the Vietnam War, my parents were granted political asylum to come to the United States. And so when they came to the United States, they ended up coming to a foreign land. You know what foreign means? Like a foreign land, like completely lost to them. Like, what the hell is this, right? Where everybody spoke a foreign tongue. Where everybody spoke a completely different language than them. And they had to figure it out. You feel me? So they went through a lot of shit. They made a lot of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? They had to learn from their mistakes and experience a lot of shit to figure it out the hard way. You feel me? Like carrying shit, all their groceries in the supermarket, that was something small. It was something that they had to figure out. But they had to figure out other shit too out here. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine like for example, you born in the US and all you ever spoke was English. And all you ever knew was the United States. And then one day you're just forced to be uprooted and you now have to live in, let me see. You now have to live in, you now have to live in Vietnam. Where you're now in a foreign country where everyone speaks a foreign tongue. And you have to start all over, you know what I mean? From the ground up. How the hell? I was thinking, like, what are you gonna do, right? That's why sometimes when I think about like my struggles or whatever I go through, I think about what my parents went through and how their struggles is like 10, 100 times worse than shit I go through. So I can't even complain. You feel me? The only thing I can do is just gain strength from their struggle. You know what I'm saying? And help propel me forward so I can handle whatever business I need to handle. Because a lot of people just go through life and they don't really realize like the hardships of the trials and tribulations and hardships and struggles of those that came before them. For me, a lot of people don't even sit there and dwell on that or even sit there and like really marinate on that thought. I'm talking about not just like your grandma and your mom. No, I'm talking about like your ancestors, all the way down the line. You feel me? Because the deeper, further down you go, the more deeper the struggle was for them, because that's just the way life was, reality was. You feel me? Sometimes I think, like I want to be like a figure of strength for my family, right? I want to be somebody that even long after I'm dead and gone, my family members would talk about me to their kids, and their kids would talk about me to their kids, and they would say nothing but good things, and they would say that Uncle Danny or whoever was a survivor, and he was this kind of person and that kind of person. But one thing that I hope they'll gain from all that was that I was a strong person, right? A survivor, a warrior. And I hope that motivates them, like in their time of need or like in their time of struggle, when they're at their lowest and they're breaking down, and they need that oomph, that little bit of oomph to keep on going, to keep on fighting. I hope they look down on their bloodline, and if they have to look down on their bloodline and look towards someone in their bloodline to gain strength from, of the many people that they could choose, I hope one day they choose me. You know what I'm saying? I hope I could be that figure for them to say, you know what? Yeah, I'm down right now. Yeah, I'm feeling all the way to the left right now, but I come from the same bloodline as my Uncle Danny. You feel me? His blood also flows through my veins. So his strength is my strength. You feel me? And I hope that it helps to get them through a dark place in their life. Like the strength of my ancestors helped me get through many dark times. You feel what I'm saying? And so now I live to be that figure for them, even though I'm never gonna meet them. Future generation of my family, I would never meet them, but it's not about me ever meeting them, right? It's not about that. It's about it's about family love, and it's about the fact that we can't take nothing with us when this life is over. We can only leave a lasting legacy, you know what I'm saying? That would live on forever, right? So I can only speak for myself, but it would be selfish of me to not ensure that my future generations would somehow be taken care of or strengthened or helped by me in some way. Whether it's me being able to create generational wealth for them to eat off of, you know what I'm saying? Hundreds and hundreds of years from now. Or if it's just me being that strong figure that they heard their great grandma tell them about, or their auntie tell them about, that they could look back and say, yeah, I never met my Uncle Danny or whoever I am to them, but I'm proud that he's my relative. I'm proud that he's my family. I'm proud that he's my blood. You feel what I'm saying? And in my time of need, when I'm down and I'm low and life is too heavy for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna beat on my chest. I'm gonna remember, like, I ain't come from no punks. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You look at my bloodline is nothing but G's, nothing but warriors. You feel me? Survival, struggle survivors. You feel me? And it's their energy, it's their spirit, it's their love that's gonna propel me forward. That's what I stand on. So you never know, you could possibly save a life of one of your loved ones in the future. So to be that figure for them is all worth it, right? You think about it. Easy Lisa said, yeah, my dad's from Costa Rica, so I know too well. And I said, back in the days, at skate row used to be the shit doing backflips. Yeah, for sure. I gotta try to check your profile out after this, fam, cause we really finna be in the house. Lisa said, and you from back in my era. That's so hard. I heard stories from my dad. Stay calm. Love Mama said that would be a bit scary. He said because you're a survivor. Nikki said, yeah, so true. Being in a new environment and speaking a different language, having to survive is so hard, right? Your ancestors are around you and they see you. They're in your veins. Amen to that. Lisa said, hope everything you desire comes to pass. I received that. Nikki said, it's your bloodline. You got this, Daddy. Thank you, Nikki. Lisa said, most definitely. Sarah says, I'm glad I caught you tonight. I was just wondering what am I going to do because I'm bored. That's crazy. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you um for enjoying my live so much that you can't wait to catch it again. Kayla said, man, that's powerful talk, bro. Where are we at? So we're at 219. So you need about 81 more roses to accomplish this live goal, right? And I'm gonna set the next goal for 400. And then when we capture that 400, I'm gonna share another story for y'all. I don't know what story, but another story. But if we don't capture that next live goal, I'm just gonna sit here and chop it up with y'all in the chat. You feel me? And until y'all either leave or I leave. You feel me? Okay. So that's what's happening. And there's only 16 of y'all in this chat though, so I don't even know if y'all could be able to run this goal up. So maybe some other night. You feel me? Kayla says sending love and good vibes, man. Thank you, Kayla, and thank you to whoever's been tapping the screen and running the likes up. Damn, we already got 19,000 likes up in here. That's a lot. Thank you. Lisa said Danny is always my go-to 100. Hey, yeah. Hey, you guys know what the crazy part is? The crazy part is like half the time, I don't even remember what the hell I'll be talking about. You feel me? Hey, I don't remember half the time. Like right now, I forgot what the hell I was talking about. I swear to God. I just, when I rewatch these lives, because I edit them and repost them, that's when I like, oh, that's the hell I was talking about. Let me see. Sierra said hi. Stay calm. Said as young as you are, you have many life lessons. It's amazing you learned, although it may have been tough. How old do you think I am? A lot of people will be thinking I'm hella young. Lisa said, you're welcome. I'll be hitting that like button. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you. Don said, my favorite TikToker. Yeah! Feel me? Stay calm said, you should write a book. I did write a book. I wrote a children's book. Still counts, right? Sierra said, yes, mine too. I told him, good thing he went live because I was bored. You feel me? I appreciate you guys. Stay calm said 29. Damn, thank you. I appreciate it. Somebody tell her how old I am. Because if I tell you, you're not going to believe me. So I'm gonna, there you go. Lisa said 40. Missy Quinn said 40. They're all saying, we appreciate you. He's 40. See? I'm 40. Lonnie said, you're probably my age. Sierra said he's 40. His birthday is March 1st, 1983. Sierra, not 84. But you got my birthday right though, and you're very close. That's what's up. Lisa said 83, right? I said, sir, don't cry. What the hell are you crying for? I'm doing good tonight. Hope you're doing well. What's up? So we just gonna be up in this chat tonight, huh? Okay. That's what we're gonna do tonight. We're just gonna be hanging out in the chat tonight. So, what's going on? What's going on? Lisa said we don't cry in here, we laugh. The sheriff said, I'm doing good. At least I have something to do now. Thanks for asking. Lonnie said 40 years blessed. Yeah. I'm getting hungry. What should I make to eat? Missy Quinn said, what's your favorite color, Danny? Powder blue? Like sky blue? You know what I'm saying? Lonnie said, yes. We laugh, not cry. Don said, Danny, when is the last time you drew something? Not too long ago. Cause I used to be the person that did the sandwich board at work. So when I used to work at the bike shop, I used to draw the sandwich boards. But like drawing it out of a pad, not too long ago either. Probably a couple months ago. But I be hella rusty because if you don't do it after a while, I mean, it's always gonna be there, you know what I mean, innately, but it's just, you gotta keep it up to really like keep your skills looking sharp, you know? Sierra said, I think you should auction off one of your drawings. Do you guys want to see a painting that I started and then did finish? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Say hi to the live. Say hi to the live. Hi. Hi, everybody. My name is Georgia. I am King Georgia the Great. I got boogers in my eyes. Ew. Ew. Salsa. I don't know if y'all can hear him purring, but he's purring. I don't know if y'all can hear him. Can y'all hear him? He like his little chin rubs. He wanna lick me and shit, but I don't know. I don't know what he was out there doing in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Well, you ain't finna lick me with that. I don't know where your mouth been, boy. You feel me? You're out here with that. Every time he looks at me, he wants to lick me. I'm like, nah, I ain't going for that. You feel me? You feel me? Can you guys hear his purse? This was spoiled, bro. This was spoiled. Get your ass out of here. He looking for his laser toy. That's my partner right there. I'll be worried, like, thank you, Jersey Girl, for the roses. Sierra said no because I'm tapping. What? Sierra said no because I'm tapping. All I can hear is the vibration of the top. Lisa said, he said, I'll go eat. Oh, never mind the laser. Thank you, Monique, for the rose. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's what he did. He went to eat. And now he's clawing and shit. You know what I'm saying? What you doing, partner? What's going on, player? You alright? You alright? You good? Coming home tripping, scratching up stuff, bro. You alright? You need your laser or something? You need your laser in your life? What you want? What's wrong with you? What's going on, partner? Huh? Talk to me, holler at me. Let me know what's good. Oh, you about to go run the streets again, huh? Okay. Okay, stay safe, stay dangerous. You gotta let him do him, you know what I'm saying? Lisa said, he said, I'll go eat, never mind the laser, right? Steakhouse said, painting. You want to see it? I'm not really that proud of it, but I'll show it to you guys. Ashley said, he's so handsome. Lisa that. 1 second. BRB. I hate showing you guys stuff that I'm not proud of, but I'll show it to you guys anyways because it is what it is. I never finished it. But so this is a painting that I got commissioned for by one of my followers on TikTok. And she asked me to do a painting for her. And she said I could do it. I had artistic freedom to do whatever the hell I wanted to do, right? So I did whatever the hell I wanted to do. And so I did this picture of this girl holding up this sign saying they got money for wars but can't feed the poor, right? Which is a quote from Tupac. And because I wanted to make it more personal, I asked her, oh, it's backwards? Hold on, let me flip the mirror. There you go. Is it good now? So because I wanted to make it a little bit more personal, I asked her if there was like a motto that she lived by. And she said, Carpe Diem. Because this shit is mirrored, right? And it basically means like showing up in life or whatever. And that's why I put it in here in the art. But I'm not done. I'm not done with this piece. I just never finished it. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, it means seize the day. There you go, Sin. And I don't know. The reason why I never finished it, cause to be honest with you guys, is because I fell into a really dark place at that time in my life, and I just set this to the side, and I felt bad because she already paid me up front to do this for her, right? And I felt bad because I felt like I was going back on my word, so I sent her back her money and extra, you know what I mean, to apologize for the fact that I couldn't finish the art for her, you know what I'm saying? And ever since then, it's just been sitting right here in my room unfinished. Every time I like lay, it sits right across from my bed. So I lay in bed sometimes and I look at it and it just reminds me like, bro, when are you gonna finish me? When are you gonna finish me? And then that weighs heavy on me. You feel me? But could you guys read it? The reason why I didn't finish it was because I didn't like how the letters came out. They got money for wars but can't feed the poor. To me, it just doesn't fit the picture. It throws it off. And then once I did that too, I was kind of like, damn, I think I messed up. I know I didn't mess it up all the way because I could just paint over it and just rewrite it again. But letters ain't really my thing. Like doing art, yeah, I could do that. But letters ain't really my thing. But I hope you guys can see it. I made it all blurry on purpose. Uh, the thing that I love is her hands. Look at the blue in her hands and the colors in her hands. That shit look dope. You know what I'm saying? To me, it do. You know what I mean? Look at his hand. Look at his hand. So so one day, do you guys want me to auction this unfinished piece of art off? before I hit the road, I need some more money before I hit the road. So I'm gonna auction this piece of art off as an unfinished piece of work from yours truly, 1222 free. And then when I auction it off, I also repost this video, or I'll post a video saying such and such got this piece of art from me, and that way you can have evidence that you got the original piece. because believe it or not, one day this piece is gonna go for millions of dollars. If you believe it, I believe it. You feel me? But I'm not gonna sell it to you for millions of dollars. I'm gonna auction it off for whatever the hell the auction happens to end up at. You feel me? But I'm gonna start the auction off at $500. I'm just playing. That's what I should do, huh? Should I auction it off? Okay. I will sign it and everything. But this will be an original piece of art from me. The first painting, you feel me? But it's unfinished. I'm letting y'all know now it's not finished, but that's the beautiful part of it. That's part of the story. Like if you finish it, then it changes the story. It's like, no, people are gonna be after that one piece of art by 1222 free that he auctioned off on live on TikTok that was unfinished. We want later on in the future they can be like, we want the unfinished piece. You know what I'm saying? The only one in existence. You know what I'm saying? Because all my other pieces are finished. This is the only unfinished one. So I'm gonna build up the hype, and then we're gonna set a date for this auction. What is today? Today's the 3rd of September. I gotta figure it out. I gotta look at a calendar, but we gotta make sure like it's like on a weekend or something. And then I'm gonna like talk about it every live so that people know it's happening. And then the day of the auction is gonna go to the highest bidder. Original art, unfinished artwork by 1222 free with the Tupac quote and Carpe Diem, seize the day. Or seize the moment, or seize some shit. You feel me? Ta-da! Let me see what the hell y'all talking about in this chat. Okay, let me return this mirror back normal. Cause I don't know what the hell. I look all weird this way. Okay. Let me see. Thank you, Sin, for the roses. Okay, let's see. C's. Cha-Cha said finish it and still send it to her as a surprise. Yeah, that's a possibility. Hell no. I gotta hit the road soon, so I gotta auction it off. I need the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'm gonna keep it a band. Shit, I need the money, like for real. I gotta make sure that, I don't have to stress, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I couldn't enjoy my little journey if I'm stressed out, worried financially. Okay. Lisa said, yeah, I feel you. I've been so depressed lately. I haven't done my art in a long time, right? You gotta really be in the mood sometimes. Lavender Flower said, you're so talented. Finish it. Add to it. I love it. Cece said, but from you not to finish, sometimes it become finished. Exactly. Cece, you get it, right? It'll be maybe the only piece that I ever don't finish. Or it could be number one, the first piece that I never finished. And I have other ones in the future, but those would be like number 2 or number 3. You know what I'm saying? But this is number 1. You know what I'm saying? That's unfinished. Unfinished but finished. That's the title of it. This piece is called Unfinished but Finished. Now put that piece in. Now put that in your mouth like a piece of gum and chew on it. You know what I'm saying? Unfinished but finished. You feel me? Lisa said, I fight depression every day. It's hard. I feel you. Sin said the colors. Thank you, Sin. Cece said, just cause it's not good in your eyes, it's good to someone else. Yeah, I truly believe it. Monique said, love it. Thank you, Monique. Absolutely, said Cha-Cha. Nikki said, just take your time with it and add to it little by little. Yeah. Or maybe It's finished, unfinished. You know what I'm saying? Lisa said, you'll feel relief once you finish. Listen to me though. Cece said, it's finished. Lisa said, yes. Ohana said, it's beautiful. Yes, auction it. Cha-Cha said, no. Still send it to the person. Oh, Stay Calm said, my sister paints too, and I love her work. She got a few murals at University of Utah. Hell yeah. Cece said, the way I see it, right? Cha-Cha said, send it to the lady that requested it. Cha-Cha on my bumper. Dawn said, make sure you sign it. Cece said, at Cha-Cha, you see what I see and feel, mama. Nikki said, yes, you should auction it off. Monique said, yes, sign it. Everybody got different opinions. That's what I love about human beings. Yes, he should make sure that he signs it. I agree. Cha-Cha, no. Lavender Flower said, yes. Jamie said, very talented. Thank you, Jamie. De Silva said, dope as fuck. Thank you. Lisa, I'll buy it now. Name your price. Lisa said, okay, let everyone have a chance. Maybe, LOL. Sierra said, that Lisa, throw it out there. Start the auction. Lars Queen Marlene said, Daddy, hey, love. I hope you're doing amazing. I love your art. So awesome. Thank you, Mars Queen. I appreciate you. Cha-Cha said he is overtime reading our comments. Rosie said, pretty sad when there's children hungry. What the hell are you talking about? God bless you, Agape. God bless you with Agape love too, Jamie. Ohana, man, I just love your personality. Thank you. Kayla, thank you for the roses. I appreciate you. Stay Calm said, it's a good painting, Danny. Thank you, Stay Calm. I appreciate you. See the Rose said, say, Danny. What the hell does that mean? Don said, thank you guys for helping me reach this goal. I appreciate you guys. Everyone that donated, Flocky, Cindy, Kayla, Miss iHeart, Jersey Girl, Don, A. Marie, Alonzo, Supergirl, Vibe, and anyone else that might have donated as well. You already know every time I reach a goal, I snap on 100 more. When we reach this goal right here, I got a story for y'all. If we do reach it, and if we don't, it's okay, because there's always next time. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. What did it say? Don said there is an idea. Do requests for paintings, set your fee. That's the thing. I can't paint for people because then I get put under obligation or under a time crunch, and then it makes it different for me because as an artist, I want to work when I want to work, and I want it to flow when I want it to flow, not when someone else wants it to. You know what I'm saying? So I think what I should do is not do no requests at all, but just do paintings that I want to paint on my own, and after I finish them, be like, ta-da! Does anybody like this painting? I'm gonna put it up for auction. You know what I'm saying? and then people could buy it, and then that'd be dope. Like, that'd be dope because that could be like a form of how I could take care of myself when I'm on the road. And it also could be dope because like if it starts like if I start going viral more and more, and I become more and more known or whatever, and it starts like becoming a trend where people were like, hey, there's this dude, this crazy ass Vietnamese dude with dreadlocks that's traveling, living out his freaking Kia Soul with his little kitten, and he does these crazy ass paintings, and he auctions them off on TikTok Live, and then he uses the money from the auction to finance his travels, right? And then those paintings end up one day becoming sought after because there was like a movement behind it. Wouldn't that be dope? Like later on down the line, like after I'm gone or whatever, people are gonna be like, oh yeah, remember that dude, he used to auction off those paintings on TikTok Live. And then people are like, whatever happened to those paintings? Like, because it has a story behind it. You get what I'm saying? It's just not like a regular motherfucker in his house, in his garage, painting a painting and just sticks it on the wall or goes sells it somewhere. No, these paintings have actual stories behind them where people actually like witness them get auctioned off in TikTok Live, and like actually witnessed me doing them, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, there's a story behind it. It's different. Like, I don't know. I just got an idea right now. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. If I can sell this painting, then that would tell me that I got something going. Then I'll start painting other paintings and I'll start auctioning off other paintings. But if I do an auction on this painting and it don't go nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm not gonna even bother. Like, what the hell's the point? You know what I mean? But if people like actually like believe in the vision that I see, or actually stand behind that, and they actually believe, like, you know what, maybe I could invest whatever amount of money that I'm investing into one of these paintings now, because who knows, there's a possibility that one day this shit could actually have some value to it. And if not in this lifetime, but if you pass it on to your family, your other generations, um it could one day like be valuable. You never fucking know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you like this, um I ain't no art school educated artist, you know what I'm saying? So don't think that you're getting no work from a professional because you're not. I'm a prison taught me artist, you feel me? Um Missy Quincy, if you ever make it to St. Louis, you should hit up the Science Center and Zoo. Hell yeah. Sierra said, did you auction off that Tin Man or did you just give it to that person? I'm just curious. I just gave it to him. I just gave it to him because he had a son named Robert that they called Robot, and his son passed away. And so when he seen the robot in the background, the Tin Man, but he called it a robot. You know what I'm saying? So I can't argue with that. But when he seen it, he said, hey man, that's a dope ass, he's like, that's a dope ass robot. My son that passed away, his name was Robert. They called him Robert Robot. You know what I'm saying? This and that. And I just told him, I said, look, bro, send me an address and send it to it. It's yours, because I'm not going to take it with me in the car when I travel. You feel what I'm saying? So I'd rather send it to someone who's really going to appreciate it. You know what I mean? And out of everybody, I feel like that person really needed that. You know what I'm saying? It just made sense. So I slid it to him. You feel me? Missy Quinn said, it's a lot of walking, but you don't even notice until you're done. Sierra said, I really wanted that one. I didn't know you were selling it or whatever happened to it. Oh, I didn't know that, Sierra. You should have told me. And you would have told me, I probably would have gave it to you a long time ago, but I didn't know you wanted it. Sita Rose said, exactly. I used to do custom work, but it's not fun, it's stressful, and it's a time crunch, right? Exactly. So you can't have free like expression as an artist. You're just like an oppressed artist. You know what I'm saying? You're doing like, even when you don't even feel like your piece is done, you still turn it in because of the time crunch. You should be able to, because I'm the type of artist where I like to sit there and look at my art for a long time and then start seeing stuff that I could change about it. Stuff like that. Lisa said, yes, I'm telling you, can sell your paintings for real, for real. See, you speaking it into existence. Don said there's a guy on TikTok that does that. He does paintings. He does paintings whenever he wants. People are buying them. See? I could do the same thing too, watch. Terry says, show us the painting, please. Oh, you didn't see it? This piece is called Unfinished but Finished by yours truly. Hold up. Let me flip the mirror. Yeah. You feel me? You feel me? You see it now? Okay. Let me try to read the chat with this. It says, so Mara says, Danny, you're so beautiful. Thank you, Mara. I appreciate you. Sierra said, yes, like your shirts or whatever. You never know what you're on this face, what you're on this face of the earth for, right? Lisa says, you are born with talent. Thank you, Lisa. Dante, you're valuable. Put yourself out there. You're talented with painting. Thank you. And you know what? No bullshit. Painting ain't even my strong suit. It's my weakest suit as an artist. My strongest suit is pencil and pen drawing, or charcoal. You feel me? Painting is my weakest suit. I barely learned how to paint like a year before I paroled from prison, and I didn't paint every single day. I just painted off and on during that year. But the thing is, because I've been an artist all my life, it's just not really that hard to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? But it's still some learning as I go along. But at the same time, there's some like elements that I include. Like, you know, you can see black outlines on the girl. That's from a paint marker. Because I don't believe in like staying in the rules. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll be like, oh, there's a painting and you have to paint the lines. And shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? It's 2023. They got paint markers, so I'm gonna use paint markers. And then if I want to, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It's my art. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me how to create art. But anyway, um, Fodell said, do you smoke Flower King? Hell yeah, I do. I am, my other nickname is Poof the Magic Dragon. Um, Don said, just put your face on a lavender t-shirt. I'll buy it. You know what? As soon as I figure out how to do that, I swear to you, man, I'm still waiting for Mama Cooks to get back at me. She hasn't got back at me. I'll send her another text to see what's up. But I know there's a way to take a picture and actually put it onto a shirt because I've seen it done. But I don't know how to do it. But if I could figure that out and figure out how to do it where it doesn't cost too much, man, I'll do that shit. You feel me? Easy. Mars says, don't doubt your worth because of where you once were. You are an incredible artist. Yeah! Thank you. I appreciate you. And Terry said, you're talented. Thank you. Alonzo said, you can do it. I believe in you. Go, go, Power Rangers. Alonzo said, I love that painting. Oh. Nels said, I love it. Love it. Very true. And it's so true. Wow, people would pay for it. It is amazing, right? So today is the 3rd, but I don't know what. Oh, today's Sunday the 3rd. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So next Sunday will be the 10th. I'm gonna auction this painting off on the 10th, on a week from now. You feel me? And then on a live at night. I don't know exactly what time. I'm not gonna say a time because if I say a time, I might not be able to make it. But it's gonna happen next Sunday on the 10th at night during a live. So if y'all interested, please mark your calendars for that day. 9/10/2023 at night, probably sometime after 5 o'clock at night. And you guys also cover the shipping and handling costs. Cause that's not included. I swear to God. You know how much it cost me to ship that robot? That shit cost me $30.50. I swear when I was in prison, we used to get 30-pound packages and the shipping and handling only costed like $9-10. This robot was lighter than 30 pounds, and that sucker costed $30 to ship it. I don't know why or what, but I didn't argue. I just said, all right, okay. See, Thoreau says, I want to make a beaded medallion for you. Need your input, though. Okay, I'm down with that. I don't know. I give you free will, like as an artist, because I don't really like, you know what I'm saying? I rather like see whatever you come up with or create. That's whatever it came from you without my input or like me swaying you in any way. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate it more because I know that that's like, you know what I'm saying, you for sure without any of my influence. You know? And that's what I respect more for artists. Like for them to be original, for them to come and according to their flow and their style. You know? Nicole said amazing. Thank you, Nicole. Leteri said you are unique. We all are. So are you. Lisa said, yes, that's mine. Pencils and charcoal, right? Nikki said, right? Art is personal. TJ said, you can't tell. Ha ha ha. Mara says, haha, you're perfect. I don't know what the hell is going on with those. Big O, I be having that fire SFVOG. That's what's up, Big O. Sierra Poof. Oh, did we talk something about marijuana? I don't even remember what the hell I be talking about sometimes. So half of the stuff in your chat, I don't get it. Nails by LA. I can do it for you. Can do what? Hello. Don't worry, I'm watching your back. Gotcha. I heard that dog barking again. Sierra crazy. Sierra said make a video for a reminder. Okay. Yeah, in a couple days I'll make a reminder video. Or every time I go live, I'll mention it. It's the final countdown. You know what I'm saying? Alonzo said, I'm down, I'll be there. Lisa said, LOL. Oh shit. Mars Queen says, I have a press iron thing that I don't use. When you cruise through Cali, you can swoop it up. Oh my mama. I'll swoop that thing up. Who you think you playing with? Okay. We're already following each other. Bet. Yeah. I mean, shit. What part of Cali you from? For sure. When I hit Cali, I'm gonna go live and you just gotta catch me during the live, hopefully. And boom, 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 bam. Hopefully, Mama Cooks from Washington still comes through. And if she does, then I won't need it. But if she doesn't, then hell yeah, I need it because I need to get my merch line cracking. ASAP. You feel me? And I appreciate you. For real. Sierra says Sosa is back again. Mars Queen says you can make your own t-shirts and stuff. For sure, Mars Queen. I appreciate you. Sosa over there playing with his laser, tripping. I fool trying to scratch me a couple times and the laser went across my feet. Misty said I can draw a stick man, that's about it. Ivana said 100. Thank you. Mars said Southern California, Riverside County. Oh, for sure. I'm slide through there because I'm from Dago. I gotta go through Riverside and all that to get to Dago anyways. I got you. I'll be there. Okay, y'all. So we just got to the end of this chat. I'm gonna go ahead and kick on back. I thank all y'all for joining this live tonight. And I hope that you guys have had and continue to have an awesome weekend. And that you guys start tomorrow off like champs. You know what I'm saying? Ready to knock Monday on his back. You know what I'm saying? And do your thug thizzle. You feel me? Okay. You guys have a blessed night.